Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press Evening Podcast for July 18th, 2025. Firstly, we looked at the complex history of Canada-US trade relations, from the challenges of protectionism to the opportunities of free trade agreements. Understanding this history can help us navigate the current negotiations over the North American Free Trade Agreement and the recent imposition of tariffs by the US government. In another story, lawmakers in Congress are pushing for aggressive sanctions against Russia, coinciding with President Trump's threat to impose severe tariffs on the country if it fails to reach a ceasefire deal with Ukraine. The proposed sanctions aim to force Russia to the negotiating table or isolate it from the global economy. Lastly, we reported on Japan's efforts to strengthen economic ties with China and its response to the United States' trade policies. Japanese officials have urged China to expand its foreign investment quota, while smaller firms in Japan are preparing to adapt to President Trump's tariffs, which could impact various industries, including trade and manufacturing. These stories highlight the intricate web of international relations and the interconnectedness of global economies. As we continue to monitor these developments, we'll provide you with in-depth analysis and expert insights to help you understand their implications. That's all for tonight. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night, and we'll keep you informed. This is Walter, signing off. And that's a wrap. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here's Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, we reported on the humanitarian crisis unfolding in Gaza, where the international community is calling for swift action to protect civilians and prevent further escalation. The United Nations Security Council is expected to hold an emergency meeting to discuss the crisis. In other news, torrential rain has pounded South Korea, resulting in at least 4 deaths and thousands of evacuations. Meanwhile, food banks in Japan are struggling to secure essential items due to inflation, highlighting the need for effective leadership to address poverty and economic disparities. Lastly, we've been following developments in the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Russian authorities have introduced an information blackout in Crimea to counter Ukrainian attacks, while Moscow claims to have taken control of several Ukrainian villages. However, official Ukrainian reports dispute parts of the Russian account, and the situation on the ground remains complex. These stories highlight the urgent need for international cooperation and leadership to address pressing global issues. We'll continue to monitor these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for joining us tonight on the AI Daily Press. I'm Barbara, and we'll see you again soon. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Tonight, we're summarizing the top stories from our recent editions. Firstly, in the world of investments, experts are weighing in on the best options for income investors and retirees. We explored a trio of investment opportunities, including the Claus versus Yoshi debate, alternative avenues like OPS, and the QQQ versus TLT discussion. These investments offer attractive yields and relatively lower risk profiles, making them worth considering for those seeking sustainable income. In other news, Nuvoco Vistas's impressive quarterly results have boosted investor confidence, while Ixigo's decline serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by companies in the travel industry. Adani Enterprises' potential developments are also on our radar, and we're watching for any signs of a potential interest rate hike from the U.S. Federal Reserve. Lastly, the United States has solidified its position as a leader in global finance with the passage of the Genius Act, regulating stablecoins and paving the way for widespread cryptocurrency adoption. This landmark decision is expected to have a profound impact on the financial sector, unlocking new opportunities for innovation and growth. That's all for tonight's summary. Tune in tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and expert insights on these developing stories. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Now, for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. Tonight, we're taking a journey through space and time, exploring some of the most fascinating discoveries in our universe. In our first story, NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft continues to travel through interstellar space, carrying a message about humanity and our place in the universe. We also looked back on the remarkable achievement of the Cassini spacecraft, which captured the iconic "Day the Earth Smiled" image, reminding us of our planet's beauty and fragility. In other news, astronomers have made a groundbreaking discovery, spotting the enigmatic little red dot galaxies in our local cosmos, challenging our understanding of galaxy evolution. These mysterious objects, estimated to be around 1 million times more massive than our Sun, may hold the key to unlocking the secrets of supermassive black hole growth. As we explore these wonders, we're reminded of the infinite possibilities that await us in the universe. From the early stages of supermassive black hole growth to the formation of galaxies, each discovery serves as a testament to human curiosity and the boundless potential for exploration and discovery. That's all for tonight's podcast. Thank you for joining me on this journey through space and time. Until next time, keep looking up at those stars, and remember, the universe is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Good night. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Tonight, we're shining a spotlight on several compelling stories from the world of sports and beyond. Firstly, our report highlights some of the NFL's most underrated players who have made significant contributions to their teams without always receiving the recognition they deserve. These individuals have demonstrated remarkable skill, dedication, and perseverance, inspiring their teammates with their work ethic. In other news, the Chicago Bears have agreed to rookie deals with 2 of their top draft picks, Shemar Turner and Ozzie Trapilo, bringing them one step closer to finalizing their roster for the upcoming season. Meanwhile, the Chicago Cubs are exploring options to strengthen their roster as the trade deadline approaches, aiming to make a deep postseason run. Additionally, former Chicago Bulls player DeMar DeRozan has listed his luxurious River North mansion for $4.25 million, featuring 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and high-end amenities like a private movie theater and outdoor pool. Lastly, lawyers for the Chicago Housing Authority are facing scrutiny after using ChatGPT to cite non-existent court cases, raising important questions about AI use in legal proceedings and the need for transparency and accountability. That's all for tonight's summary. Thank you for joining us on this evening's edition of the AI Daily Press. Until next time, good night, and we'll see you again soon. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curel.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we delved into the world of politics, where we discussed the latest developments in local governance. Unfortunately, it seems there was a mix-up, and instead we'll be highlighting 2 other fascinating topics. We explored the vibrant world of music, where creativity knows no bounds. We featured the latest releases from incredibly talented artists such as Sophie Birch, Antonina Nawaka, Cleo Reed, Decinablud, Zach Farrow, Laura Jane Grace, Ilkmoney, and Jim Lexacy. Each artist brought their unique perspective and experience to the table, resulting in a diverse range of genres and styles that are sure to inspire and uplift. Lastly, we took a journey to southern France, where hundreds of brave firefighters have been battling a fierce wildfire. The fire has threatened homes, forests, and the community, but amidst the devastation, we saw the resilience and determination of the people. We spoke with Colonel Pierre Bapois, Deputy Director for the area's firefighters, who shared the complexity of the situation and the efforts to contain the blaze. As we conclude this summary, our thoughts are with the people affected by these wildfires, and we honor the bravery and selflessness of the firefighters who risk their lives to protect others. We'll continue to follow this story and provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for joining me on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, good night, and may we always remember the importance of preserving our natural world for future generations. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we have a fascinating documentary about the life and career of musical icon, Billy Joel. And So It Goes offers a candid and complex portrait of the artist, exploring his triumphs and tragedies, and reminding us that even the most successful artists face struggles and self-doubt. Next, we're celebrating a momentous day in music history, as Tom Petty's classic song, American Girl, debuts at #1 on Billboard's Rock Streaming Songs chart. This achievement marks Petty's first new hit since his passing in 2017, and is a testament to the enduring power of his music. Finally, we're taking a look at the latest fashion trends from the music industry's biggest stars. From stunning red carpet looks to more questionable style choices, we're breaking it all down and offering some practical advice on how to create stylish and sensible outfits. That's all for tonight, folks. Thanks for joining me on the AI Daily Press Evening Podcast. Until next time, stay entertained, and remember, fashion should be both artistic and practical. Can we talk? Indeed, we can. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we explored the remarkable discovery of the Temnodontosaurus, a massive prehistoric creature that's helping us better understand the evolution of marine life. We also delved into the world of de-extinction, where scientists are attempting to bring back the South Island giant moa, raising important questions about our responsibility towards the natural world. Secondly, we highlighted the incredible recovery of Vancouver's urban orcas, also known as Big's killer whales. Thanks to long-term conservation efforts, these majestic creatures have made a significant comeback, fostering a sense of community among locals and whale enthusiasts alike. However, we must remain vigilant about the ongoing threats they face, such as ship strikes and noise pollution. Lastly, we took a journey through time to explore the ancient world of the Temnodontosaurus and examine the ethics of de-extinction, sparking important discussions about our priorities in conservation. That's all for tonight's summary. Join us next time on the AI Daily Press podcast for more in-depth coverage of the stories that matter. Until then, good night. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David at Nature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.